All right, this is another day, another vlog. Ice has all been broke out of troughs. Horses are all taken care of. So now it's Rocky. Rocky's getting worked twice today. Nothing harder, just 2 different sessions. Hi, buddy. Just getting all the crusty dirt off of them. Over. Thank you. Thank you. I know you just want butt itches. / lay down. The kneel is the start of it. Yes, ropes are involved, but you'll see that he's very good about it, and it's not like we are beating him for it. But I've tried the tap method with him, and I've tried the tap method for laying down where you tap here, and he will move all the way up, do everything except lay down. And I was at it for 4 hours one day, and I said, we need to try something else. So, what I'm going to do first is, good, pick up, good, and up. See, this is really just to help hold his leg up. Eventually, it's going to be gone. Good boy. So we just tap, 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 tap. Hey, you need to pick it up. And tap. Good, and up. So we're adding the cue now. And I'm just literally tapping, and I'm literally just, this is just to help him be like, okay, keep your leg up. Eventually he'll keep his leg up completely on his own, but he's learning. We take lots of breaks, and then we'll switch to doing something else, like plunging. Hold on, there. Down, down, pick it up, down, down, good, and up. So, yes, every once in a while but as you can see, he's not panicking. He doesn't care. He's a good boy. A lot of people use ropes. I'm nothing against ropes. I wish I could have done it fully on the tap method. But some horses can't, and some horses can. And I think it depends, and that's why there's so many different methods, is because there's so many different horses. All are different. And eventually, I do some clicker training, but I don't do it completely. I feel like I would sometimes I get too caught up on giving the treats than actually continuing progress. So I like to do treats once in actual clicker training, like I'll click and give him treats. But I like to do that once he's a little bit more finished with stuff, because then I feel like I'm less frustrated and he's less frustrated, because he's like, I want more treats, but it's like, we need more progress. So yeah. Pick up, down, down, go, and up. I wasn't even holding the rope, you're just dramatic. So we'll just do this a couple times, and then we'll do it later today with our trainer. Maybe we'll see if we can get farther with it. Maybe I'll record, maybe I won't. But he's a good boy. My trainer I'm multiple trainers. This is my like Trick Liberty trainer. She's great, love her. She's been helping me a lot with this. I'm like, I can't get him to lay down with the tap method. I think I need to use ropes. And she's like, I can help you with that. And she's done most of this. I won't lie. She's done most of this. I am just refining the cue, hopefully correctly. But she's done most of it. She's great. She lets me, I'll post her name. She's in Michigan. We're in my area. She's my friend. Before she was my trainer. But we do, so yeah. Give him lots of love. He's just like, whatever. Down, 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 down. Pick it up. Oh. And up. Up. Good boy. I have, like Dewey, if you go back to my other videos, I have done bowing with Dewey, but he's not on a cue and I have to get him down all the way with my hands and stuff. And he'll probably always be that way because he's old. I don't force him to do a lot. I think I want Dewey to do the kneel that both legs come out and I like head down because I think that'd be better for him because he's old and he can do the Morgan stance. And you are just going to do everything. He's such a quiet horse. I love him. Down, down, Oh, I did not. Down. And up. You kind of did that on your own, dude. That wasn't very nice. So. But as you can see, he's getting it. He's going to be a cute little wheel trick horse. That's normally your cue to move over. Not bad. You're a good boy. Alright, so we're going to move on from this. Like I said, we're going to do it more tonight. He's a good boy. Okay. Oh. Oh. So. You have some Liberty tricks, huh? Come on. Come on, get up here. I don't know how to do this. Oh. Back. Back. Down. And push him to the other side. Back. Back. Ah. worked on our softening nail. There you go. So we worked on this. Good boy. And this, over, over. Sometimes we're better towards the way. You're walking in front of me. Good boy. Good boy. So you just like this. Good. We're still working on just the hand. He just wants to please. I know you want your neck scratches. Let's see. Good boy. This is our start of our Liberty circles. So I should say like 2 Liberty trainers. One is mainly online. It's Braveheart Beast Connection Academy, Kaylee. She's great. And then my one that comes out here, my friend, she helps me kind of refine it in person. So I think that's great. To have multiple trainers, and I also have a trainer that like does more of the riding stuff with me. My one trainer that comes here, we do some riding stuff, but mainly we've been focusing on tricks. So yeah. So this is Rocky. We're not gonna work super hard today because we got a lesson later, but I just like him. So I'm gonna try the march. Good. And then good. And then good. Yes! Good boy! I haven't worked on that in like over a year. Maybe we'll see what we can do about that today. You're standing. I love you, Rocky. He's got a brand. He got branded in August by his breeder. It's gonna, once he sheds out, it might be better because there's white under here, but if not, he might get rebranded next year because it didn't come all the way through. And it's just a freeze brand, so it doesn't hurt like a hot brand would. Actually, more of the horses, because we didn't sedate, had a problem with the lip twitch more so than this, because it's just cold. I mean, I would volunteer to get one because I feel like it's only on for 10 seconds. Here. You're such a good boy. I'm just kidding. He does not know how to rear. If I teach him to rear, it'll be a long, long time before he can, because I want him to be taught other things first. Good boy. So yeah, that's it for Rocky. At least for now. Maybe I'll record our session later. Dewey is just now getting back into work. He's been lame for a bit, so we're just gonna get him back into work by lunging and not hard or anything. So we just start slow And he does what he wants. That's why you'll see a lot of me just working with Dewey on groundwork until I feel like we can get back to riding. Pay attention. He needs chiro work done, and I need to be better at massaging him. He got some cranio and a little bit of a massage yesterday, but he's a wonky donkey. He foundered before I got him, way before I got him. I've never had an issue with him foundering or any laminitis flare-ups. So he's pretty good. He's tender-footed, and I'm done with shoes because I've noticed that as long as you keep going, I don't care today. I've noticed that moves better without shoes. He's just on rocks. He's tender-footed because of the founder. His hooves will never be perfect. So yeah. We're just getting them moving. There's a couple rocks in here. There's a whole story behind that I'm not even gonna get into. So I pick out rocks, especially the big ones, every once in a while to slowly get them out of here. But there's a huge story on that, and I'm not going into it. Hey. It's just poop. But he's been wanting to come in. He's been feeling better. I'm hoping maybe in February I can start riding him. We'll see. And he does that. That's a worry of mine. He doesn't do it all the time. He's an old man. Get going. Ready? Trot. Trot. Easy. I know you stepped on a rock. I saw it. You're okay. And walk. Good. Let's switch directions. Hey. Clearly he's scared of the whip. Go. Go. Didn't even touch him. You don't care. Trot. Pretty boring. Go around. Okay, that's why I said go around. You idiot. He can't pick up his feet. He's not. He just can't. Around. Thank you. I don't need you to break your neck and die. He normally avoids things like that at all costs. Around. Thank you. Trot. I know you're pretty. You like to look at yourself in the mirror. Around. Easy. And walk. I'll resume when we get to cantering. Canter. Easy. And trot. Easy trot. Whee. And switch directions. Again, clearly not scared. Trot. He's a good boy. Canner. I love his canner. Hup. Hey, sir. And trot. I think he's spooking over there, even though he knows better. I didn't say come in. I think he's just being a spaz. I think that's a yes. He's a good boy. I love him. He's not perfect, but he's great. Walk track canner is about all he knows, but he's a steady Eddie.